fossil fuels, just as these consumers change the economics of these spray cans. So it's a very similar lever that CCL has going on here. And consumers are a very big part of that.
Okay, Ida, then Paula.
Okay, I want to second what you just said about the power of consumers. It's extremely powerful method. And I also want to address the question about what if we collapse the economy this way? Well, let me tell you, the economy is going towards collapse anyway through the austerity programs. I've been studying macroeconomics, and the way our money works, that tax program, these austerity measures that they are asking for, no, I shouldn't say asking, demanding and intent and are going to install, they are going to crash our economy. So I think, honestly, not to be rude, this is a moot question because, and if they can't do it that way, they're going to do a balanced budget. There's already, I think, 33 states that have signed on, or there might only be 30. It only takes 34 to create a convention for the Constitution, in which they will for sure, it's being convened with the intention of making it a balanced budget, but the whole entire Constitution will be examined, and forget any civil rights, folks, forget it. So I think we incredibly must plan on the fall down of this very fragile system. It's not an if, it's when. And climate change, we already have so much into the system that this 2 degrees, which is already dangerous, is a joke. And it's a joke in a very short amount of time. So I say, find your tribe. Let's get started.
Okay, Paula.
I'd like to address the idea of subsistence being a hard life. And what I think is a hard life is the separation of nature from people, from nature, and our community. That's what we live in right now. We already have a hard life. It's one of the reasons social media is so popular. People are trying to create community, and it's not a very good tool for real community. So hard life where you got up in the morning and you went out with the birds and you were washing up and working with your neighbors in the field, and while it was coolish, and you went and ate your dinner and then took a nap, and then you went out in the evening and hung out. How hard does that sound? Would you miss your screen?
We have to see the pictures of
What everybody's done with their yard.
Well, I really want us to think about what our true value system is. When I think about living a subsistence life, what would happen in medical care? Okay, I'm living with cancer. I'm dealing with all these medical people who do their best in the system, but I would rather have a hands-on healing situation. I really would. Because the medical system, I'm not asking you to feel sorry for me, just want you to think about what is valuable, you know? Those huge hospitals are so depersonalized. I'll let you know if you've been there. What if I went under a tree and for 6 weeks I had a lot of attention for people? And I'm really doing well, so don't.
The end. Okay, well, I don't see any hands. Maybe we should wrap up. Lolly wants me to announce.
When you're done, after you're done.
Oh, okay, I
just wanted you to be able to tell them what January is.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
okay, well, there we are. Go for it.
Yes, this is actually a really good background for the next book that we're going to be discussing, which is Elephant in the Cornfield. I read about half of it, and it gives a really detailed detailed background of what has gone on in the legislature in trying to promote climate change issues in agriculture. And before Citizens, as an example, before Citizens United, actually Sam Brownback, we all know who Sam Brownback is, he was a real proponent of action on climate change. He was a real proponent of carbon pricing to promote conservation and water conservation and caring for the land and other actions that were, and less use of fossil fuels. And he was working, there was a lot of action in Congress, a lot of consensus action, bipartisan consensus action on trying to put some kind of a price or incentive on farmers to become more sustainable. When Citizens United was passed, he completely reversed position. This is the sort of thing we're against, really big money. So we're talking about consumer, the power of consumers. That's just about the only power we have. Because I'm thinking about what's happening with the taxes. The people who are pushing this through think they don't have to count on our votes. They're counting on big money to be able to continue to influence people. So we have to influence people with the very basic idea that we need food. And one of the things that has come up in our studies with the Citizens Climate Lobby, because we've gotten very focused on agriculture, and in fact we're having a farming forum in February at our regional conference, is that small farms produce 10 times, twice the amount of food, a huge...
In relationship.
In
It's a
relation-
relative, it's a percentage.
Right, in relationship to monoculture, they produce much more food. So we need policies to promote this. It's another thing that I want to talk about next month, is that the Farm Bill is going to be written in 2018. They've already started on it. We need to be able to have the information behind us, and we can call our members of Congress and say, this has to be in the Farm Bill. It has to be information about promoting small farms, which we have just been talking about. The policies have all been against the support of small farms. So that's what we're going to be talking about next month.
Yeah, on the first Sunday in January.
Do you think our congressional delegation will listen to you about that?
We gotta find somebody who will listen to us, who will sponsor it.
Jeannie, thank you so much. That was